Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Barry Johnson. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Badgers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He eludes the rush. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to scramble. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the... So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Brown. He's running, wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game.
The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway. That's at the 38.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And he drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. And now they'll set up for the point after. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Boy, problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Short completion there. Second down coming up. To the air. It's Brown. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bachmeier. And they get him down after the completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pass is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
2nd down after the incompletion. The linebacker shifting around now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the Badgers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is. And
now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers the fumble. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Brown. The pass rush. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Ball handed off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
gets you up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
He'll fling this one deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Tackle made after just a short gain. And the Badgers come to the line in a hurry-up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The completion makes it second down. Back to throw. It's Brown. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And bulldozing his way through. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinal. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Badgers. Just ran away from the defense. And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. As the first down is still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Trying for a 4th down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Brown. The pocket breaking down. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. It's a turnover.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently, if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
Finds his man. It's Barry Johnson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Defense is coming after him. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Fresh set of downs to the offense, 1st down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go?
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Stanford. And the comeback is on. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This offense really clicking. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to pass. It's Brown. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Cardinal. And the comeback continues. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gets loose. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Yeah, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Brown. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Stanford. This offense is still clicking. And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He's running out of time here. After all that running around, they've got him for a sack. Tough spot here, 2nd and long from their own 13. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And tackled there by the defense. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Badgers come to the line to run the hurry-up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's free around the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. Looking at 1st down and goal. 1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Touchdown, Cardinal. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is up and good, and lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Barry Johnson. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. The kick team grabs the ball.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Positive yards are always important for offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And the tackle is made short of the marker. That's a huge 4th down stop to get the football back here late in the game. Buckle up. We could have a great finish. And there's the handoff. This one ends up a safety.
Well, that's a wrap, Chris. This is now a 2-possession game with the clock ticking down. This defense pretty much seals the win with that safety.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They bring the punter onto the field now. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? And the back now goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Badgers. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. First down here for this offense. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. For the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time.
CLB on my box. That's on my shirt. Caution search. Potion twerk. Walking with all this ice. Did it on purpose. Got fresh like red hot. Need to keep the tail top. Turn phone up limits to you. Put it in your mailbox. Make you really know it. Should you be really going? Look up and still I'm going. That ass I'm feeling on. Evil caution. I took so many losses. Can't let them cross. Fuck what they say. I get money on boss. One got a 6-star wide. Second you hit this.